some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
In high school, I didn't really ever know completely what I wanted to do. My dad, he's the one that's in the trades. He told me all the benefits, and so I ultimately decided to join the Carpenters Union.
My life is better today because of my career choice, because I have health insurance and benefits and just a better future for myself and my family.
This is a great opportunity, especially right now in Indiana. It's high demand. Every trade, they all need people to work, and it's going to benefit you in the long run.
Need excavation or septic work that you can count on at Halls LLC? They've been moving earth and installing reliable septic systems for years. From site prep to drainage, driveways, demolition, and full septic installs or repairs, they have the equipment and experience to get the job done right. For residential or commercial jobs, big or small, give Doug or Jared a call at 812-699-0200. You may also visit Halls LLC on Facebook today.
Hi, my name's Kinley Carmichael. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was whenever we came back from a 10-point deficit against Washington last season.
Hi, I'm Abby McKee. I've been playing volleyball for 7 years, and I'm looking forward to my senior season with my best friends.
Hi, my name's Ella Warwick. I've been playing volleyball for 6 years, and my favorite volleyball memory was our state appearance my freshman year.
Whether you would like to add emergency lighting, tint your windows, replace old floor mats with WeatherTech floor mats, lift your truck, cover your truck bed, customize your truck bed, or accessorize your vehicle, English Off-Road Line X of Bloomfield has a professionally trained staff to help you make important decisions and make your dreams a reality. Call them in Bloomfield at 812-384-5060 or visit them on the web at www.englishoffroad.com. Good evening, excuse me, and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball. The Miners on the road tonight at North Central High School, the home of the Ladybirds. So it's the Miners against the Ladybirds tonight. Linton-Stockton coming in at 15-5, 3-0 in the SWIAC. North Central, tough year, 0-14 and 0-3 in the conference. But it is a SWIAC matchup here on Rader Media Sports tonight.
And we'd like to remind everyone that this varsity-only match is syndicated right now to the Indiana High School Athletic Association's Champions Network, to our Facebook page, and as well to our YouTube channel. So please let us know if you are watching and where you're watching from. Obviously, we are broadcasting from North Central High School. Kevin Rader, Heather Rader, and we're going to go through a few of our sponsors that you'll hear tonight in rotation. You are currently in the Jordan & Vaught Insurance pregame show. With 80 years of combined experience, you need to call Jordan & Vaught Insurance of Bloomfield. Ross, Rita, Cindy, and Layton will make sure you're covered with your home, auto, or life insurance. Call them today at 812-384-3535 today. We'd also like to say thank you to Tim and Joan Warwick, who serve as this year's set sponsor. Replays are courtesy of Greene County Vision Center, which is a local family-owned business located on Highway 54 in Linton. They've been providing quality eye care, glasses, contact lenses, and treating their patients like family since 2005. And Kevin, you and I go 2 weeks from today. With a large selection of designer frames, stop in and let their staff help you pick out your new look. Linton Cycle Sales is not only tonight, but every night this season. The scoreboard sponsor, the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance event, ends this weekend, so keep that in mind. It's your chance to grab a 2025 side-by-side or ATV at some of the lowest prices of the year. Save up to $4,000 on select 2025 models, or get financing as low as 0.99% APR for 36 months. So find Linton Cycle Sales south of Linton today. Tonight's ace sponsor, Key Associates of Linton. Contact Allie Walton Jackson, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks of Key Associates to be there for you every step of the way. They have been serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years, and they've helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. So if you want to buy your dream home, buy your next investment, or sell your current home and enter into the next chapter of your life, give them a call in Linton, as they are your key to the very best. Walton Funeral Service block sponsor tonight reminds you that they are your lamp of hope when you need them most. From one generation to the next and one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton of Walton Funeral Service are proud of their funeral home's heritage. They're dedicated and compassionate with service for families that have been there for this community for over a century, and look forward to serving you for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. And tonight's post-game sponsor is Tech Shack of Linton. You want to stay tuned, as Coach Scott Vanderkook will be joining us in the post-game show. And they remind you that you'll be surprised at what you find in Tech Shack. More electronic gear, parts, and supplies than you could ever expect. It's like a Radio Shack on steroids, so this isn't your daddy shack. Once again, we are broadcasting from North Central. And as a reminder, find us on YouTube, Facebook Live, and the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network. Kevin?
Got a little tip. Jeff All was telling me we should have had the camera rolling a little earlier when Coach Vanderkook was out there doing a little workout with him and pitched his back a little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
He's fine. He's up and moving around, but I guess the girls were getting quite a kick out of that. It is Linton Minor Volleyball tonight. Let's take a break. This is Rader Media Sports. Before and after renovation reveals are all the rage these days, and no one knows that better than Brock Anderson at Brock Anderson Construction. Whether it's painting, roofing, drywall, trim, electrical, or an overall remodel, Brock's before and after reveal will have you striving to come home to quality. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, call Brock Anderson Construction at 812-798-5583 for your home repair and building need. And as he always says, go Miners. Locally owned for over 30 years, CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service specializes in land clearing and development, including residential tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, vegetation control, compost, seasoned firewood, and quality hardwood mulches. If it's an outside job, call CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service at 812-847-7221.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need a listed property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex. but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Three specialty clinics with three top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours. At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back as the teams are now taking the floor here. The Miners will take the floor first to warm up a little bit, and then they'll be followed by the Ladybirds of North Central. One thing you notice right away, Heather, when you come in here, besides, of course, the SWIAC banners of every school on the wall here, North Central, Bloomfield, Clay City, the Thunderbirds of Eastern Greene, Linton, North Davies, Shakamak, and WRV. You go to the other side and you notice Ladybird Basketball 1A Final Four 2024. Ladybird Basketball 1A Elite 8 2020. So they've got a history here.
They do, and last year, as you remember, they beat WRV in the sectional to advance to regional, and went on, pretty good success, obviously, for the Ladybirds last year. And in talking with Anna Osborne Moody, who is the volleyball coach here at North Central. This is her third year as coach. She was an assistant on year one, kind of a volunteer assistant, and then this is her second year at the reins. And then she said that she's also the high school softball coach here. So obviously Linton will be seeing that a little bit later in the year. But Erica Arnold, the new softball coach at Linton-Stockton, is a graduate from here at North Central. So
oh, I didn't know that.
yes, she is. And obviously she was a coach here for many years before she went on to Lincoln Trail. So there's lots of roots here. Kevin, it's been a great kind of day of lots of rain, which is much needed here. We also want to send our thoughts and prayers out to those affected by today's tragedy here in Shelburne. For many of you that aren't aware, there was a murder-suicide here in the area, so there's lots of police presence here in the area still wrapping up that investigation. So we want to just, everything is good to go. There's no threat to the community right now, but it is kind of somber here in Shelburne. So we also want to remind everyone that there's lots of action going on this week for Linton-Stockton athletics, between senior night for tennis on Wednesday evening, which will honor Connor Daly. The Linton-Stockton middle school team tonight is in play at Shacamac. They have a couple of more matches that are happening this week. I think they play Bloomfield as well as Carlisle a little bit later in the week. Of course, the Lady Miners tonight here at North Central for this SWIAC matchup. But then tomorrow we're back home against North Knox before Thursday night, North Davies, the Cougars come to Linton for another SWIAC matchup. And that all leads to Friday night's homecoming against North Central. And I do have some graphics that you're going to see here, obviously in rotation and I'm going to go ahead and pull them up here because, again, this is a time difference. So obviously Friday night is homecoming at home against North Central. There's lots of things going on between the parade. Obviously the ladies will be dressed up, but this is a kickoff at 7:30, just as it was with Boonville. So we'll be on air at 6:25. The theme for Friday night is white out, so come in all of your white material, white hats, white shirts. There's spirit days that are going on this week at the school. And then I also know that there's homecoming shirts that were available for purchase. Kevin, you and I have shirts ordered, and hopefully we'll have those in time to be able to wear them on Friday to our minor broadcasting club meeting, because as always we have to be neutral sitting at the booth and cannot show anything Linton. So hopefully those are going to be ready in time for us to wear to the school Friday for our broadcasting club. But just lots of things going on. We want to remind everyone that's listening right now that the city of Linton is having the water will be shut off tonight at 9 o'clock for some water repairs, and that is expected to last all evening. The city of Linton will be putting information out to the public whenever it is ready to go, but be expected for a boil order. I know, Kevin, you and I are prepared. We got all of our laundry done today. We've got things ready for...
I ran the dishwasher.
We ran the dishwasher, but we've also got plenty of water stocked up for Frank the Tank and his sidekick Sideways. So that way we can make sure that they are
took a shower
healthy.
today earlier just in case, because I thought, boy, what if this goes into, far into the day tomorrow? I thought I better get that out of the way.
We should also mention we just got a text message from assistant coach Corey Vanderkoek, who says missing the game tonight but have homework duty and getting Maddie's dress ready for homecoming on Friday night. So
What?
Maddie will be the crown carrier for Friday night's football game. So we're very excited to be able to see her on Friday night all dressed up. I think it's a tradition. They select a little boy and little girl that's that's a child of one of the educators at the school to be the crown carriers, and so very excited to be able to see her on Friday night. I seen her at church on Sunday, and I have to tell you, Corey, and I know that you're gonna hopefully listen to this, but I went over on Sunday to talk to Maddie and Georgia and Joan, and they were coloring, and I said, hey, we've got some games, some yard games the next time you guys come over. And she goes, good, it's time that you got some new games. So we're excited. She's ready. She's excited. She goes, when can we come and play? So very excited to be able to.
She looks so cute.
That you guys are.
First United Methodist Church lighting the candle.
Lighting the candle yesterday.
Just beautiful. It was wonderful.
We also want to remind everyone that there are a lot of things going on at the school, obviously, this week outside of just sports. It is College Go Week. And here's my plug for any current high school senior or senior parent that might be listening. College Go Week is a phenomenal opportunity for you that if you have a son or daughter, granddaughter, grandson that is wanting to apply to university. A lot of colleges and universities in Indiana waive the application fee, and those can be in upwards of $150 each. And so if you know where you're wanting to go as a senior, it's a great opportunity to save some money. But if you're still undecided and maybe you're trying to pick between 2 or 3 universities, this is a great opportunity for you to complete the information. complete the information and have the opportunity to save. And then when those acceptance letters roll in, then you've saved some money. And Corianne says, I'm not shocked at her games comment. So that's great. I love being able to have the...
Corianne knows our games are outdated, too.
Well, no, not necessarily that, but I think they're tired of playing Connect 4. But in all seriousness, this is a great opportunity to be able to research the colleges. You know, they always say that if you're a senior and you want to have your pick of housing, you need to get your application in as quickly as possible. And I know that a number of the Indiana University colleges that are listed always like you to be applied for by November 1. We should say that the school board meeting for Linton-Stockton is happening here in a little bit, and we hope that we can break in a little bit later with some information from that school board meeting that we are anxiously awaiting. Kevin, this is a busy week for you and I in a lot of different ways because 2 SWIAC conference games, a very exciting football game that's happening on Friday, not only for homecoming, but first time playing North Decatur, so I know that all eyes are on Friday night for the football game. Obviously, there's middle school volleyball, middle school golf, middle school tennis, high school tennis. There's so many things that are going on at the school right now, and we are just excited to be one piece of information to be able to share out to all of you.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of our pregame show, the Jordan and Vaughn Insurance pregame show, when we return from North Central High School, the home of the Ladybirds. This is Rader Media Sports. Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. In over 50 years of business, 2 things have never changed at Linton Cycle Sales: honesty and fun. When you're shopping for Polaris or Kawasaki, this family-owned operation that offers 5-star service and accessories is a great place to start. In fact, they offer on-the-spot financing. You want to do business with a place that has your back not only when you buy, but also after you leave. So if you're in the market for Polaris or Kawasaki off-road vehicles, come to Linton Cycle Sales, doing business the small-town way since 1973.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. As always, we like to have the opportunity to check in with anyone who is commenting on our Facebook live feed or YouTube. And we have one all the way from Augusta, Maine. Delaney Zorman says, "Go, Eleanor." So, Delaney, we hope you are doing well, settling in there in Maine, getting ready
beautiful up there.
Getting ready for basketball season. Kevin, you and I were actually there 6 years ago this week on our honeymoon.
Delaney, I don't know where you are when you're watching, but if you can just...
Augusta.
I bet that's really pretty. If you can just look out the window and send us a couple pics, I bet it's just beautiful up there.
We chose that for our end destination of our honeymoon and went to a lot of different presidential museums and a lot of different historic sites on the way. And then when we got to Maine, what did we do?
That doesn't sound like a
No,
very
it was
good...
great. What did we do? We lighthouse hopped the whole week.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Just literally put one in our GPS and showed up and took some pictures. And
we're going to do that in Door County, Wisconsin one of these days as well.
That's on our bucket list.
Do the lighthouse hops. We love doing that. And maybe we'll find one that you can actually stay in, which I think would be kind of a bucket list thing. It'd be cool.
That is as well. We want to say thank you to all of the sponsors that make tonight's broadcast free to view at home for all of you. We want to say thank you to those sponsors that have entrusted us to promote you during the broadcast and beyond the broadcast, both on our website, on our Facebook page, and obviously in our broadcast itself. And we've got a lot of people that have reached out about potential sponsorship opportunities, so be sure to check your inboxes for those. Tournament season is coming up. Postseason will be here before we know it. October the 5th is the draw for the 2A sectional that Linton-Stockton will be participating in. And for those of you that have not seen our Facebook post, that sectional is being held this year at Sullivan. So make plans to be at Sullivan the week of, I think it's the 16th of October. And you and I have quite a bit of volleyball we're going to finish the season out. We obviously have North Knox tomorrow evening at home. We have North Davies at home on Thursday. The Miners will travel to Evansville North on Saturday. Unfortunately, we are blocked from that broadcast. So make plans to travel to Evansville North. All before next Tuesday, we travel to Sullivan for that always exciting matchup before we return home on October the 2nd for Dig Pink Night. That is another SWIAC conference game. And that's a yearly tradition between Emerald Golf and Scott Vanderkolk hosting the Dig Pink Night. So there's going to be lots of things going on that evening. Some items that you can bid on for a silent auction. There will also be a Chick-fil-A fundraiser, which tickets are already available. There's T-shirts that are available right now that you can purchase before September the 29th, so you can wear in your support of breast cancer awareness. And then the next week is Bloomfield, which rounds out the SWIAC conference. That'll be held on Monday, October the 6th, and we will be there. And then on Wednesday, that is Terre Haute North or Terre Haute South coming to town, all before senior night on October the 9th, as the Lady Miners will face Mitchell. So there's lots of volleyball still to be had. I think we counted up, it's 9 games, including this one. And as a reminder, this is a varsity match only.
Very different in that way, and I think it has something to do with the numbers here at North Central this year in volleyball. So let's not take another break. We're just seconds away.
I think they're getting, this may start a little earlier than projected.
We'll see here. They've still got, of course, the introductions, the national anthem, and the like to go through here. But in just a matter of about 5 seconds from right now, you are going to hear the buzzer. And let's listen in to the pregame announcements here from North Central. We're listening here just for the moment before they get started. I think they're just about ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we play the national anthem. starters this evening, number 2, Avery Feltner. Number 5, Ella Warwick. Number 8, Layla Jennings. Number 9, Audrey Sullivan. Number 15, Kinley Carmichael. And number 20, Ella Norris. The Lady Miners are coached by Scott Vanderholt. And now for your Lady Birds. Number 4, Harmony Wentz. Number 12, Hannah Stepp. Number 16, Paisley Wright. And your starters this evening, number 2, Hayden Crooks. Number 5, Layla Drake. Number 7, Janine Flesher. Number 8, Brooklyn Berg. And number 11, Macy Dryman. Lady Birds are coached by Anna Marsburn Moody.
Now the girls coming out to shake hands at the net. More high five at the net, I should say. So again, Heather, I got a little distracted at the announcement of the starters for
I did too.
the Lady Birds. So we'll get those as well. You heard them, but Heather and I are a little behind here, but we'll get caught up. Here we see number 7, Janine Flesher. Number 2, Hayden Crooks. Number 14, Sydney Wallace. Number 5, Layla Drake. Number 11, Macy Dryman. And it looks like number 8, Brooklyn Berg. That's the starters for North Central tonight.
We should remind everyone that we are broadcasting on both YouTube, Facebook Live, and then as always, the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network. Dan and Teresa Carpenter said go Lady Miners, as well as Oscar Pete and Margaret Ann Simon are ready for some minor volleyball.
And back to start out is Avery Feltner with a serve wide to the right. So it's a point, first of all, for the Lady Birds, up 1-0. There's their serve by Wallace. Coming back the other way, it's a free ball. Miners set up the offense. They're going to go to Ella Warwick down the middle off the deflection. Hayden Crooks, hands in the air, saying, "What did you expect me to do?" Oh, look at later on in the break. Delaney Zorman sent us some pictures already. So right now back to serve. Kenley Carmichael. Lady Birds get it up and over with a free ball. The set. They're going to go to Jennings on the slide. And that worked. Another point for the Miners. They take now a 2-1 advantage. And Kenley Carmichael again back to serve. There's the serve. Good dig there by the Lady Birds. Oh, a missed swing there by Janine Flesher, the junior. She had the right idea, just kind of a miss hit. Puts Kenley Carmichael back at the line with a 3-1 advantage. Miners. Serve is wide.
Taylor Warwick in for Kinley Carmichael.
Layla Drake is back to serve now. There you see Layla. Free ball up and over. Lady Birds want to set up. Oh, got caught up in the net.
Abby McKee is going to check in for Ella Norris.
So back to serve is Sullivan. Audrey's serve. Here's the set. They go to Crooks. tap over the net. Miners will get a chance. They go over to Ella. She wants to push down the way. She was right at the left-hand pin. Wanted to push to the right down the line and couldn't get it done. Got caught up in the
Substitution
net.
is on North Central.
Macy Dryman with the serve. Good serve. Sullivan on the second touch. Not surprised. But the swing there, though, was out of bounds by Hannah Stepp. 5-3 Miners. Ella Warwick now back at the service line.
Key Associates of Linton Ace.
Yes, Key Associates of Linton Ace. Makes it 6-3 Miners. Again, this is the only contest. No JV contest tonight, just varsity only. Ella Warwick to serve again. In.
Key Associates of Linton Ace for Ella.
7-3.
On the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Miners on top. Warwick serve. Good save by North Central. The set. Feltner, a little tip, no dice. She'll get another try. That time Dreisner gets it off the ceiling.
Great return there.
Go to Abby McKee. That one's going to be good.
Let's take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Right there. Boom. Great job by Abby. There's the serve. There's the ace by Ella Warwick. It went right to Macy Dryman, and Macy did get contact on it, just couldn't quite get it to go the way she wanted it to go on the deflection. Another ace for the Miners. Dryman. Well, that's not an ace because two people touched that one, but it'll still count as a point for the Miners, and they're up 10-3.
I want to say hello to Doug Cunningham, who is watching. Doug or Doug?
Ella. Oh, I thought that might be long. They get it up and over. Nice shot there by Stepp. Set. Swing by Jennings. No dice. Goes off the ceiling, but
Great return by North Central.
Ladybirds can keep playing it. There's another set to McKee. Soft touch over the net. It's going to be a free ball for the Miners. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to Feltner. Right in front of the pin, but she's able to get it over. Feltner off the deflection. Avery Feltner makes it 11-3 Miners. Ella Warwick with a serve. High off the ceiling. They can't do anything with it. Crooks had a nice deflection of the original serve, but it went high up off the ceiling and down, and it makes it 12-3 Miners with a timeout on the floor on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports.
Need quality hardwood mulch, compost, tree removal, or stump grinding? Contact CIS Contracting, doing business as Kramer's Tree Service, who's been locally owned and operated for over 30 years. They also specialize in land clearing and development. So if it's an outside job, call 812-847-7221.
Come home to quality with Brock Anderson Construction. Call 812-798-5583 for all your construction needs. Are you looking for high-speed internet? Give Mike Morin a call at Midwest Satellite. He's offering T-Mobile high-speed internet $60 a month with debit auto pay. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He'll treat you right. And since 1954, Bob Walters Linton Motors, providing quality vehicles to the community, but they offer a full-service department ready to assist you. So don't drive out of town for quality professional service. You got it right here at home. Call 812-512-9857. Warwick with another serve. There's a tip at the net, the throw down at the net by Jennings. 13-3. Here you get another look at it. Boom. Right there at the net. 13-3, Miners on top. Again, Ella back to serve. Deep. Oh, I thought it might be, but it's playable. North Central get a little bit in either other's way. Crooks and Flesher both right there to make a play, and little indecision, what happens often in volleyball. 14-3 now. Ella to serve. Set right at the net. Feltner is able to fish it out of there. Warwick from the back row. The little dink over the middle. Avery, Feltner. No dice. Bull right at the net. Great hit there by Hannah Stepp. She registers a kill. 14-4, Miners with 10-point advantage. But right now going back to serve is Janine Flesher. Miners get it up and over with some hustle there. The Thunderbirds coming the other way. Oops. Got caught up in the net. Hannah Stepp wanted to make the play, and the Miners were hoping to make a play, but it kind of got away from everybody.
Kinley Carmichael in for Layla Jennings.
Fortunately for Linton, it fell on the North Central side of the net. 15-4, the serve there by Warwick. Taylor Warwick, that is. Feltner. Lady Thunderbirds, indecision again. Wallace and Flesher were unsure about who was going to take that ball. 16-4, Miners. Set one. Taylor Warwick with the serve. Set, go to the back row, no. Miners with a little dink at the net. Carmichael with a throwdown. Great save by Dreisner.
Great return. Just outside the antenna.
Or Dryman, I'm sorry, I mispronounced her name. Macy Dryman with a great play for North Central there to try to keep that alive. 17-4. Taylor with another serve. Dryman. Set. Nobody home. Feltner couldn't get to it. Carmichael thought it was going to Feltner. Again, a little indecision. It can happen to everybody, as you're seeing. Hayden Crooks to serve. Great serve. Abby McKee coming the other way. Got to go to the back row. It'll be Dryman. Get that up and over. Sullivan with the set. Feltner, yes. Avery Feltner. 18-5.
Ella Norris is going to check back in for Abby McKee, and she heads to the service line.
So Ella back to serve, looks at the coach. He's got the serve. Ooh, looked like it could have almost been a double hit, but no. Miners in system. Kenley Carmichael, wow. That had a little heat on it. Oh, what'd they call? In the net? No, minor point. Thought they were calling something there. Norris to serve again. Deep. Out. Norris
substitution for North Central. Brooklyn Berg in for Hannah Stepp.
And back to serve is Brooklyn Berg, junior. Oh, in the net. 20-6. Avery Feltner drops back to serve for the Miners. Play there by Flesher. Now they go to Dryman. Miners with a set by Sullivan. Ella Warwick with the throwdown. Number 10, Floyd, coming in the ball game now, and going out is number 7, Flesher. There's a serve by the Miners, by Feltner. Good play, good block by Carmichael. She was going nose to nose with Sydney Wallace, and she came out with the point. 22-6 in this first set. All off the ceiling, falls for a point.
That qualifies, too, as a Key Associates of Linton ace.
Makes it 23-6.
Going to take a substitution here for North Central. Number 4, Harmony Wentz, in for number 2, Hayden Crooks. Avery Feltner at the service line.
There's a serve. There's another ace. Key Associates of Linton ace for Feltner, and puts us now at set point. 24-6, Miners on top. Getting ready for the serve. Kind of punching at it, able to get it up and over. Carmichael tries to put it away, and she does. So the first set will end 25-6 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports. Looking to tackle a new project? Then Heritage Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated building material supplier with everything you need for your next professional or DIY project. From interior or exterior building products to windows, doors, metal roofing, and more, we've got you covered. Ready for a kitchen update or looking to build a new home or post-frame building? Our staff can help you from design to construction, and our in-house kitchen designer will work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let us help you through the process at 812-798-1178 or visit us at heritagelumbersupply.com, located behind Walmart in Linton. The next time you need a lift, call Skinner's Towing. They're locally owned and operated since 2012. If you are ever in an accident or breakdown and unsure who to call, request Skinner's Towing at 812-699-0743 for fast, friendly, and affordable towing. No matter the vehicle, no matter the situation, no matter the climate, no matter the time. Skinner's Towing, the people you can depend on 24/7.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. As a quick reminder from Mayor Preble and the City of Linton tonight at 9 o'clock, the Water Department will be doing some routine maintenance, and for that reason, the water will be little to no water between 9 p.m. tonight and 6 a.m. in the morning. So we expect to see that there will be a boil advisory out after that completion, so be prepared for that. As always, we always remind you during a boil advisory, it's advised not to drink the water nor to do your laundry, so keep that in mind. The grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials, so dine in or carry out your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They're located in downtown Linton, and this family-owned business has something for everyone.
So we're still getting ready. Line-X bed liners and undercoating are now offered in addition to lift, wheels, tires, emergency lighting, and more at English Off-Road, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle accessories. Visit them on Facebook today. And Scooter's Coffee is proud to announce its arrival to Linton. Our extensive menu offers a wide variety of hot ice blended beverages. Additionally, they offer assortment of sweet and savory food items to accompany you on the go. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, and amazingly fast. And what did you say the little line is they have when they...
I've not been there yet. We're still working to get there, but they always tell you to scoot on around.
Scoot on around.
We hear it's popular. People are going.
Well, we see the lines.
We see the lines, and we wish this new business well. Thanks to Delaney Zorman for sending us some pictures from Maine.
We're getting ready to serve here in the second set. Sydney Wallace handling the duties. Carmichael off the block. Point number 1 for the Miners. Feltner going back to serve again. 1-0 Linton. Second set.
Sponsored by Tim and Joan Warwick of Linton.
A nice swing, but a little deep. Layla Drake got all of that one. A little bit too much. 2-0. There's the serve. Ooh, that was almost off the ceiling. Blocked by Carmichael. Great try by Dryman, and that's going to fall. Point for the Miners.
Block is sponsored by Walton Funeral Service.
Three consecutive serves here for Avery Feltner. 3 points. Going to go to Dryman with a little running swing, and it works. Great job there by Macy Dryman. 3-1, Miners on top.
Sage Hall's going to check in for Avery Feltner.
Back to serve, as I said, Drake. Norris getting that one up and over. Dryman, the swing. Ella, out. Three to 2. And back to serve again is Drake. Long. Here's the serve by Carmichael in the net.
Taylor Warwick is checking in for Kinley Carmichael, and number 12, Hannah Stepp, is checking in for Brooklyn Berg.
And back to serve, Macy Dryman. Ooh, that looked like that might fall, but it's just long for Macy.
Abby McKee checking in for Ella Norris as Audrey Sullivan heads to the service line.
There's a serve. The set by Wallace. Nope, that'll just be a free ball up and over by Crooks. The set. Oh, a nice hard swing there by Jennings in the middle. Off the deflection. 6-3 Miners.
Taking a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Boy, her play in the middle can be devastating. Up and over, free ball for the Miners. Abby McKee long. 6-4. And back to serve now is Janine Flesher. The serve, boy, that was in. That was a coffin corner serve by Flesher.
And that qualifies for a Key Associates of Linton ace.
It's a great serve. Brings them back to 6-5, trailing by 1, serving here in hopes of tying it up. Strong hit. Gonna fall for the Miners once again. Jennings active in the middle on that one.
Avery Feltner checks back in for Sage Hall.
Warwick serve.
Great serve.
Ace, Key Associates of Linton ace for Ella. 8-5. Three-point advantage for the Miners. Up and over by Dryman. Jennings, she's having a night. Layla unloading in the middle there. 9-5 Miners. Warwick back to serve again. Great dive and dig, but a good play at the net. An even better follow there by Wallace. keep the ball active. Miners with the free ball up and over. See what the Ladybirds can do with it. They're going to go to Crooks. Taylor Warwick able to handle that one. Ella from the back row. Wide. Nine, 6.
Piper Bland checking in for Ella Warwick.
Crooks going back to serve for North Central. Warwick. Sullivan. McKee. No dice. hit the chair in the shoulder there. So it's be 9-7. The chair took one for the team there. Crooks to serve again.
Great dig there by Taylor.
Diving dig.
Piper Bland.
They keep it alive. Wallace gets it inside to Stepp. She gets it up and over. Sullivan with the set. It's going to be Feltner's turn down the line.
Let's take another look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
There's a great play by North Central to keep it active, but that sets up a system ball for Avery Feltner. There's an ace. Linton.
Key Associates of Linton ace.
And Taylor Warwick goes back to serve. Off the ceiling, they are able to make a play. Crooks with a great job there. Abby McKee wide.
Substitution for North Central. Number 8, Brooklyn Berg, in for number 12, Hannah Stepp.
Berg is back to serve.
Great dig by Taylor.
Carmichael long. Out of bounds. 11-9 Miners. Pittsburgh back again at the line, the junior. Set. McKee. Little push over the net. Proved to be effective. 12-9 Miners. They already took the first set, 25-6.
Substitution, Ella Norris in for Abby McKee, and Ella will head to the service line. Thanks to Lisa Arnold for checking in on Facebook Live.
Great serve by Ella. Crooks able to keep it alive, gets it to Wallace, and then Dryman up and over. Feltner. Avery having a night tonight. She and Layla Jennings are laying down the wood tonight at the net. 13-9 Miners by 4 in this SWIAC conference matchup. Dryman to Wallace. Sullivan for the Miners to Kenley Carmichael on the slide, out of bounds. Off the deflection. Point Miners. Timeout on the floor. 14-9 here in this second set on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports.
Is your family protected? Contact me, Alicia Cornelius, your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, to discuss your home, auto, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call to speak with me, Alicia Cornelius, one agent for all your insurance needs.
Fall is the opportunity in Greene County real estate. Trust Corey Motter, your local expert, help you make the right move. Close it with Corey and turn over a new leaf in your real estate journey. And Linton Cycle Sales is Southern Indiana's most preferred power sports dealer since '73. Been proudly serving the community for over 50 years. Dane and his sales staff offers sales, service, parts. Come and see them for the best deals in the area. So here we go, 14-9 Miners, second set. Sullivan, Carmichael on the slide. It's going to work. Norris back to the service line with a 15-9 advantage here. Oh my, a tape ace, but that counts for a Key Associates of Linton ace. Ella will serve again. Deep serve. Dryman tees it up, great. But Taylor Warwick able to handle it, gets it back to Piper Bland, and point Miners. That was right at the end line. Great play by Piper. $17-9 now is the score for the Miners. They do a little handiwork out there to wipe up some. Crane Credit Union offers area schools supports area schools and encourages every student to do their best with youth and teen accounts. Students can earn $5 for every A on their semester report cards. For more information, visit your local Crane Credit Union branch and find out more at cranecu.org. Back in the action on the floor. Audrey Sullivan on second touch. What's the call? Point North Central. So serving, Sydney Wallace in the net. 18-10 Miners. Avery Feltner going back to serve. Great serve by Feltner. There's a valiant attempt by Sydney Wallace, but to no avail, is out of bounds.
That will qualify as a Key Associates of Linton ace.
Fish it out of the scorers table and get it back to Avery. 19-10 Miners. Serve. Dryman.
Great return there over the net by North Central.
Carmichael off the deflection, off Brooklyn Berg. She took a stab at it with one fist, but couldn't really get any direction on the ball. 20-10 Miners. Closing in on their second set. Feltner. At the net. Carmichael. Gonna say she was over the net. So 20-11, and Layla Drake will go back to serve for the Lady Birds. Great serve. There's an ace.
Key Associates of Linton ace.
Feltner coming in or going out, and Eleanor Stewart, number 3, coming in. So the Miners going a little more to their bench than they might normally in the tape.
It's great to see some of these JV players get some playing time here. Layla Jennings going in for Taylor Warwick. Chloe Kings coming in to serve for Kinley Carmichael.
Yep, Chloe King going back to serve. Gets a little high five there from Eleanor Stewart on her way back to the line. 21-12. There's the serve. Ace.
Great
How about
serve
that?
to Eleanor.
Come right in off the bench and right away get a Key Associates of Linton ace in
Got a
varsity
substitution
competition.
here on North Central. Harmony Wentz, number 4, checking in for number 8, Brooklyn Berg. Malia Goodman checks in for Layla Jennings.
Boy, and a lot of these girls now that are starting to see action here have played so well for the junior varsity. It's great to see them get this opportunity. Another great serve. And get it up and over Dryman. Sullivan. Blocked by Dryman. Great block, a Walton Funeral Service block. Malia Goodman. It's a little taste of varsity competition there, but she's played varsity before and played well.
Olivia Tharp checking in for Audrey Sullivan.
Dryman back to serve for North Central with a 23-13 advantage. Norris really took it in the chops there, but they're able to get it up and over
Great
somehow.
return by Eleanor Stewart.
Eleanor Stewart, correct. Dryman to step and no dice.
23-13 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Piper Bland holding on to the ball. Number 13.
Olivia Tharp's going to head.
Tharp heading back to serve.
Abby McKee checks in for Ella Norris.
Great serve by Olivia. And it's, yep. Ran out of swings on that ball. Makes it a set point for Olivia Tharp with 24-13 Miners. Olivia. Another great serve, deep. It's going to go way off the ceiling. The Miners able to get, or the Ladybirds able to get it up and over. Nice throwdown attempt there, and
great return
by Stepp, and the North Central gets the point. Hannah Stepp would not give up on that one. Gets the point, 24-14.
Number 7, Janine Flesher checking in for number 10, Carmen Floyd.
Flesher going back to serve. Nice serves. Set point number 2. Up and over, and that's going to do it. Second set will be 25-14. So the first 2 sets, 25-6, 25-14. We'll be back with the third set when we return on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports. Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop. If you're looking for a wide selection of quality pre-owned cars, why look any further than Bob Walters Linton Motors? They've been serving Linton since 1954 with a wide variety of vehicles for a wide variety of budgets. Bob Walters also offers a full-service department with ASE-trained technicians who are standing by to fix any potential problem. Why pay big city prices when Bob Walters offers local sales and service for less? Visit the dealer you can depend on. Bob Walters Linton Motors at bobwalterscars.com. Harvest season is coming near. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected. Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast Linton. They'll meet with you to design your special cemetery monument. Whether you're pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach them by phone, 930-236-3002. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter. More than 35 years experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more info, call Team Ortho at 812-847-3381. Our family caring for yours. And Linton Sporting Goods, your local one-stop equipment shop for all things local of sports. Locally owned and operated in the family for 40 years. They'll make sure you're ready to start your season or upgrade throughout the season. Find them on Facebook today. And I guess we've got a little more time yet. Is your roof ready for the next storm, whether it's a leak replacement or brand new look? Buncombe Valley Roofing has you covered. 13 years they've been a trusted name in residential commercial roofing in southern Indiana, offering membrane shingles and all metal roofing. Call Coach Sierra Babcock to schedule your free estimate today at 812-227-0818. And in an accident or need a lift, Skinner's Towing is your reliable, fast, and friendly people you can depend on 24/7. Call 812-699-0743 for locally owned and affordable service.
Katie Marie Photography is located in Duggar and specializes in newborns and littles. Find her on Facebook for more information at Katie Marie Photography.
We are all set. There's a serve by Feltner. Dryman brings the wood. Wow, she got all of that one.
Let's take a look at that, Kevin, on the Vision Center replay. Greene County Vision Center.
Yeah, that's worth a second look. Watch, nice set there. She comes up, gets all of it. Had 2 blockers in front of her. Still made it count, 1-0. Ladybirds. There's a nice tip there by Ella Warwick for the point. 1-1.
Want to say hello to Becky Land checking in on Facebook.
Kenley Carmichael checking back to serve. Nice serve. Again, nice set. They go to Dryman again. Long. She rolls her eyes, thinking she had that and just couldn't bring it down a little bit. 2-1. Miners on top. Go to Dryman again. Long. 3-1. Miners on top. Set 3. Kenley Carmichael. I thought that might fall as an ace,
return
but
there
no.
by North Central.
They get it up and over. Great hustle by Layla Drake. Ella Warwick puts an end to it. They say she was over the net.
Taylor Warwick checking in for Kenley Carmichael.
Ella saw it and couldn't help herself. She just took it all and got a little bit too far over the net. Layla Drake again to serve. Nice serve, and there is another Key Associates of Linton ace for Layla Drake. She'll be back to try it again. Now it's knotted up at 3-all. Third set. Nice
dig there by Taylor Warwick.
And Ella Warwick gets it up and over and somehow gets it to fall. Layla Drake with a valiant attempt down on her knees there, trying to make the play off the floor with a one hand.
Abby McKee checking in for Ella Norris.
Audrey Sullivan back to serve. Throw down by Jennings. (5-3) Miners by 2. Audrey Sullivan the serve. Set. There, a great move by Dryman. Gets it off the block. They moved her around on the slide to the right side of the right pin there, and that worked. Number 12, Step, coming back in now, and going out for North Central is number 8, Brooklyn Berg. Great dig there by Ella Warwick. Nice dink at the net by Jennings. At one point she brings the power, and the next point she brings finesse. 6-4, Ella Warwick back to serve. Deep, Dryman able to handle it. Get it over on the right side to Flesher. Sullivan. Back over, free ball for the Miners. Second touch, didn't work. This time they'll go to Abby McKee from the right pin to the left side. Point for Abby. On the kill, 7-4. Ella Warwick stepping back to serve. Nice dig there by Crooks, but they got to get something done with it, and they can't. Layla Drake turned her back of the net and was running backwards to try to make a play there. Couldn't get it done. Warwick. Oh, that was a rocket over the net, and that's another Key Associates of Linton ace. 9-4 Miners. Third set. They've already won 2, 25-6. 25-14. Ella. Deep serve. A little too deep. That was out. Piper Bland. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Piper Bland checking in. Ella Warwick checking out. 9-5. You're a Dolly Parton fan. Flesher with the serve. Jennings gets blocked at the net. Hannah Stepp with the Walton Funeral Service block, and then that was out. Point North Central. 9-6. Janine Flesher back again to serve. Piper, Audrey Sullivan, Avery Feltner, good. Feltner with the kill.
Kinley Carmichael coming in back in for Layla Jennings.
Taylor Warwick to serve with a 10-6 advantage for the Miners. Set, going to go to Stepp. She gets it up and over. Oh, I'm sorry, it was that. That might have been number 2, Crooks. She's going back to serve. 10-7. Miners still with a 3-point advantage in this third set. Feltner got caught a little bit surprised there, I think. I don't think she expected that ball to come back across. Coach says be sure to talk when that. There's one in the net. Crooks makes it now 11-8.
Eleanor's checking in for Abby McKee.
11-8 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard in this third set. Served by Ella. Nice one. It's going to be a free ball up and over. What can the Miners do with it?
Great dig there by Piper Bland.
Feltner. Dryman. Coming the other way. Drake. Wide. 12-8 Miners. Get it up and over thanks to Sydney Wallace. Slide. Carmichael, no. Long.
I want to say hello to Trevor Sparks, says let's go Lady Miners and let's go Avery, as well as Maggie Boo saying go Chloe.
Berg is in. Step is out. Sorry, Heather.
Oh, that's okay. Thanks for checking in.
12-9 is our score now. Berg to serve. Long. 13-9 Miners. Serve. Second touch, and it's going to work. Great play there by number 14, Sydney Wallace, who punched that ball up and over on a second touch.
Eleanor Stewart's checking in for Avery Feltner.
Back to serve, Sydney Wallace.
Great serve there over the net.
Piper. Oh, that little nice touch there by the left pin. You always expect Piper to really come with the power, but she did not that time.
Kinley Carmichael checking out. Sage Hall checking in. Taylor Warwick checking out. Layla Jennings checking in.
And Hall, as Heather points out, steps back to the service line. 14-10 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners leading by 4 in this third set. The set, again the slide, no good for the Miners. Number 8, Layla Jennings there, trying to make that play.
Kinley Carmichael checks back in for Sage Hall. And then Taylor Warwick checks in for Kinley Carmichael.
Drake with a serve. That was a great serve. Miners able to pick it up before it hit the court. Layla Jennings up and over Dryman. Great touch there.
Leah Goodman checking in for Ella Norris as Audrey Sullivan checks to the service line.
Piper Bland, Goodman, and Jennings up front. It's an awful young crew there, but there, that point will count. Goodman.
Let's take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay. because there is some discussion here
Oh, there
on
is.
the floor.
Let's see here. Looked like it was off the deflection. They're having a discussion about it on the...
Audrey Sullivan heads to the chair for clarification.
Malia Goodman's like, I got my point. I'm not sure. The chair is going to appeal to the other linesman here. Some discussion here. Why don't we were talking about that. Violet and Company is located in downtown Linton. Flowers for all occasions. Find them on Facebook and at Violet and Company. Stay up to date with new gift arrivals, upcoming specials. Whether you're looking to brighten someone's day with a bouquet or celebrate a birthday, wedding, or a special occasion, they encourage you to live life in full bloom. Obviously, they ruled for North Central, Heather.
Correct.
Second touch there by Sullivan. They get it up and over. Thanks to Hannah's step, but then Jennings brings the wood. Wow. Layla laying it down. 16-12. Piper Bland back to serve this third set. Get it punched over by Crooks.
Great return there by Piper.
It's going to get
right
all
over
the
the
way
net.
over the net. Yeah. Another set going to be stuck in the net. Not the greatest set there for Stewart. She couldn't really do anything with it. 16-13.
Janine Fisher checks back in for Carmen Floyd, and she heads to the service line.
There's the serve by Flasher. Eleanor Stewart. Drake gets it, and then, Sydney Wallace came up on it, wanted to set it, but somehow it turned into a punch instead of a set.
Kinley Carmichael checks in for Layla Jennings. Taylor Warwick heads to the service line.
17-16 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. There is a...
Key Associates of Linton ace.
It's the first day of fall, which means it's time to consider replacing those old drafty windows with new windows from Vinylcraft. New replacement windows will help make your home more comfortable and reduce your home's heating and cooling costs. Call Heritage Lumber and Supply at 812-798-1178 for your free estimate. Life moves fast, car rides, chaos, and cuddles, but protecting your family with life insurance, that's worth slowing down for. Call Alicia Cornelius at Indiana Farm Bureau because love plans ahead.
Need a hand with your next big project? Call Hall's Excavating for all types of excavating. They are family-owned, local folks you can trust to get the job done right. And let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or give him a call at 812-798-2615. Kevin?
So we are at 18-13 in the third set, and the Miners on the verge of a possible sweep here today on the road in a SWIAC match with North Central. Taylor Warwick with the serve. Dryman gets it up and over for North Central. Malia Goodman in on the line. Down the line by Malia Goodman. On the line and down the line. 19-13 Miners. It's caught in the net. That would be an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. Another great serve by Taylor Warwick. Another ace.
Key Associates of Linton.
21-13. Taylor. Another ace. Oh, my. 22-13. She's threatening to close this out. Olivia Tharp gets up, wants to check in, and will for Kenley Carmichael.
Number 4 for North Central, Harmony Wentz, checks in for Macy Dryman.
So it's Stewart, Tharp, and Goodman on the front line for the Miners right now. Nice play. Sullivan with the set. To Tharp, long. 22-14. Back to serve is number 2, Hayden Crooks. There's a nice little punch by Olivia Tharp at the left pin.
Ella Norris checks in for Malia Goodman. Chloe King will check in for Audrey Sullivan.
23-14. Miners on the verge of closing this one out. Ella Norris with the serve for the Miners. That's going to be another key associates of Linton Ace. And now we're at set and match point. Ella Norris to serve for the match in the net. 24-15.
Substitutions for North Central, number 8, Brooklyn Berg checking in for Hannah Stepp, and number 11, Macy Dryman checking in for Harmony Wentz.
There's the serve, and that's going to do it. Makes the final 25-15 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. So in 3 sets, 25-6, 25-14, 25-15. The Linton-Stockton Miners go to 16-5, 4-0 in the SWIAC. North Central drops to 0-15 and 0-4 in the SWIAC Conference.
Stay tuned to the Tech Shack post-game show. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
There's a new kind of tech store in town, and it's not playing by your old rules. Welcome to Tech Shack in Linton, America's newest technology store for hands-on tinkerers, off-grid thinkers, and everyday problem solvers. Need two-way radios? Got them. Electronic parts? Stop. Survival gear? Ready to roll. It's like Radio Shack on steroids. Tech Shack in Linton. This ain't your daddy's shack. Welcome back to the Tech Shack post-game show. And on the Tech Shack live mic is the head coach. And 3 sets, you kind of breeze through this one.
Always good to come in and get a conference win, especially on the road. We're working on some stuff offensively, especially that we want to get a better look at. We didn't do a great job of it tonight, and I would have really liked to have executed on that stuff. Just kind of had a hard time getting into rhythm and playing as fast as we really wanted to, and that was affecting what we were able to do. So,
but really, it was pretty much yours from the very start, it seemed like tonight, Coach.
North Central's low on numbers, so that makes it tough out the gate. And we're cruising right now. We're doing a pretty good job of playing as a unit, and that's a tough matchup for anybody especially when you're having a bit of a down season. So.
Yeah, you were able though to go to the bench more tonight, but again, you didn't have a JV game, so that was probably your attempt there.
Yeah. We offensively we wanted to try some stuff with the varsity starters, but the JV girls they work hard too, and I want to reward their efforts, and so it's always good to be able to give them an opportunity, and I was really happy with the way that all those girls played tonight. So.
And they've had a successful year in the junior varsity, too.
Oh.
We have a tendency – I know we do both
Yep.
games, but you have a tendency to focus on the varsity.
Yeah, and I think that's normal, I think. No, they've had a great year. I think they're 9-3 or 10-3. I can't remember exactly. I always forget, too. So much of my, focus is definitely on the varsity as well. But I think outside of the tournaments, their record matches ours. If we've lost, they've lost. No, they're having a great year. Obviously, a lot of kids to be excited about coming up the pipe, especially when you look at we've got three hitters graduating after this season, and we've got options coming up. The 8th grade's having a great year too, so it's good to see. The juniors and sophomores and a couple of freshmen get some reps that they don't normally get, and get a look at how they respond to playing in the varsity games. And they got to be ready for sectionals. If I call on them, or tight games, they got to be ready to go. So getting the shock factor out of them as often as possible is good.
And you return home now for a couple of matches.
Yeah, we've had a lot of road trips lately, so be good to go home for 2, and sectional opponent with North Knox, and sectional and conference opponent. Hang on, I'm getting confused on my schedule. Just a conference opponent with North Davies, so North Week. It's that's what we refer to it as, and then the exclamation point on North Week is to travel on Saturday down to the number 4 team in 4A, Evansville North. So we got all 4 North schools loaded up, and hopefully we're ready to go down there. That's for sure.
Well, we're anxious to certainly cover the next 2. I believe the Evansville one we're not allowed to, right, Heather?
Yep.
We have been barred from the property.
Got everything else.
Everything else, okay.
Yep.
Well, that's good. It's Coach Scott Vanderkolk. Thank you, Coach, very much for coming
appreciate
up.
Appreciate
Congratulations, you're up to 16-5.
There we go. Appreciate it, guys.
Coach Scott Vanderkolk joining us. Certainly happy to have him along tonight. Heather, I'll turn this back over to you as the Lady Miners win it in 3 sets, a sweep at North Central.
Well, as you saw on our Facebook page, we always do a wrap-up with scores, and the Lady Miners sweep in 3, 25-6, 25-14, 25-15, and that makes the Lady Miners now 4-0 in SWIAC conference and 16-5 on the season. And as Coach Vanderkolk and Kevin both stated, we are at home tomorrow night against North Knox. That is a junior varsity and varsity matchup. We will go on air at 5:25. We want to encourage all of you to come out to tomorrow night's game, and you'll see all that information on our page a little bit later tonight. It is pajama night as the pet block theme, so bring out your fuzzy slippers and your pajamas, school appropriate, of course, for tomorrow night's game. We want to thank all of the sponsors that make these broadcasts free to view at home for all of you, and I'm going to do a really quick rundown of those sponsors. Jordan Bott Insurance pregame, Linton Cycle Sales Scoreboard, Greene County Vision Center replay, Tim and Joan Warwick with the set sponsor, Walton Funeral Service Block, Key Associates of Linton Ace, Tech Shack of Linton post-game show. We'd also like to thank our Minor Pride sponsors, Walton Funeral Service, Key Associates of Linton, Linton Sporting Goods, Skinner's Towing Service, Bob Walters, Linton Motors, CAS Contracting, DBA Kramer's Tree Service, Audrey Sparks with Richard Brown Insurance, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, English Off-Road Linex of Bloomfield, Halls LLC, Linton Cycle Sales, Jordan Vaught Insurance of Bloomfield, Alicia Cornelius of Indiana Farm Bureau, Heritage Lumber and Supply, Crane Credit Union, Team Ortho, The Grill, Brock Anderson Construction, and Jathan Wright of Indiana Farm Bureau. Also to our live read sponsors, Fish Monuments, Violet and Company, Bumpkin Valley Roofing of Sierra Babcock, Mayor Preble with the City of Linton, Katie Marie Photography, Midwest Satellite of Linton, and Scooters Coffee. Also to our rotation sponsors, City Pest of Linton, Bandanas by Brenna, Southside Express of Linton, Wayne and Kathy Elliott, Dan and Teresa Carpenter, Tim and Joan Warwick, Courtney Hobbs, Wes and Haley Franklin, Jason and Susan Anderson, Niall and Kathy Regal, Mike and Beth Fusco, Green Streets, the Sophomore Cheer Moms, the Freshman Cheer Squad, Diane Snobble, Rodney and Renee Breadaway, Martha Butler and Hadley, and Margaret Ann Simon, who you just need to leave the light on through mid-October. And every time we drive by you, we see your blue light on. So thank you for that, Kevin. Once again, it's great to sit next to you side by side and call these games every single night. We've got a new addition that worked out beautifully tonight. So I'm excited about that. And in and out of here in an hour. And we are going to head home and regroup for tomorrow night's North Knox at Linton-Stockton. Be sure to stay tuned to our Facebook page for all of the information on what's happening at the school tomorrow and the sports and everything Linton-Stockton. For Kevin and myself, this is a production of Rader Media Sports.